Group 3 Singapore. And Jonah, are you gonna stay at all for qualifying or just me?
I can probably stay for qualifying, but I'll probably have to go for the race.
Okay. Alright, so the qualifying's about to start, right?
I believe so. Yeah, we have pretty good sized grid. Qualifying is just about to start once everybody goes on track, right?
Yeah, is there 19 cars?
18, I believe. So
18?
about the same.
LSR Group 3 from Singapore. And dry qualifying, chance of rain for the race. Looks like 18 cars. So nobody else needs an invite, right?
I think this chimp pimp needs an invite. He's the only only guy that needs an invite.
Okay. I did send him one invite, but I'll try again.
Okay. He's in the lobby. I think it glitched out for him, though. He's asking for another one.
Alright.
Well, while you're doing that, I guess I will speak a little bit about this race. Group 3, of course, viewers. And as Kevin mentioned, it is Kevin Cal in the commentary box, myself, Formula Jonah. We were actually both racing in Group 2 just a moment ago, and there's our McLaren driver joining as we speak. Very good. But yeah, it's definitely going to be an exciting race here in Singapore, and something to keep an eye on as well, viewers, is our, what's it called? Can't think of the word. Rain. Lots of rain in the very beginning. It's going to be an interesting race, and I think the critical point about this one is that it's a difficult track. Turn 1 is very, very crucial to get correct, and I think the key moment here is for these drivers to just get that correct. If they can just chill with that, that's what it's about. So yeah, definitely a lot to talk about as we head into this qualifying session and the race as well. And before I hand it over to Kevin, I just wanted to mention and continue to repeat, Kevin Cal is taking over for the race. I'm just here to kind of commentate for the qualifying session as I did last time in Austria. So yeah, that's that.
Yep. And it looks like I'm full screen this time. The last race, it showed the chat, so I think we're good there. Also, but Jonah, how do I see if somebody's commenting in the live stream?
So I believe you'll have to go over to YouTube itself. Oh. I don't know if there's any way to actually do that.
It'll be tough for me
on a PS4.
Yeah, so I might not be able to see the chat comments, but go ahead and chat away on the live stream. And yeah, I think it was more important. Oh, well, we have Strading going for a spin in the final corner.
You're right, yeah. And he was just about to start a lap, right?
He might have been on a hot, or yeah, I think he was, yeah, just about to start a lap. And that can definitely happen in that final corner. You're going just a little too fast, a little bit too much gas. You could spin out that final corner. Yep.
Well, something I'd like to mention, actually two things I'd like to mention. The first is very brief. We had a total of, I think, 20 live viewers at one point for the Group 2 stream, and I just looked over on YouTube, and it's a total of 104 viewers that have watched the stream, and Group 2 just finished. That's how close it was. So great to see some action, and of course, you and me, Kevin, were racing in that race, so I hope everybody that watched Group 2 enjoyed watching us do some racing. And yeah, just for the viewers, Kevin, how did your race go?
Yeah, I started up there in the top 10 and had a solid race, although I did have a 3-second corner cutting penalty that we had a late safety car, so at the end I lost a couple positions. But yeah, Jonah and I had a good race. We both finished top 5. 4th and 5th, so yeah, it was fun. We had a couple safety cars, and yeah. I'm on board. I think there's a new driver, some guy 0215 in the Red Bull. I believe
he is.
New driver. Yeah. So I'm on board with him right now.
Speaking of.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you there, but yeah, speaking of new drivers, there's actually quite a bit of new drivers on the grid. I guess full-time new drivers, wouldn't you say so?
Yeah, so who's the new full-time driver? That would be Chimp Pimp?
Possibly.
Super killer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So Super Killer and Cope Mac, those are the two new guys to full-time seats. And there's actually a bit of news in the air for some other full-time drivers, and we'll explain on that in a moment. But I want to quickly mention Super Killer and Cobra Mac, the two that were incredibly fast in the Austria race last time out. Super Killer, of course, grabbing pole position, and I want to say he even grabbed the race victory, or was very close to it. Was he second in that race, or first?
I think he won.
Wow.
Yeah, last week at Austria, right? Cobra back?
Yeah.
I believe he was the winner. After a late crash from Albrecht. Albrecht is not here today, right?
Yeah, he's unfortunately not in the race. Yeah. Neither is his teammate, Wayne Morris. So both McLarens out. Chimp Pimp, I believe, is actually the driver that is reserving for McLaren. But somebody else that I wanted to mention as well is Tommy XXC, now a full-time Mercedes driver. And the reason why we have done this is because why not, really? I mean, he's been here throughout the last couple of races, consistently showing up, and been actually showing up to Mercedes. So he's already been a full-time driver, technically. And now it's just kind of giving that him that full driver role kind of thing and saying, like, okay, you have that seat. You are going for this. And the thing is, too, is that while Tommy is a very quick driver, the thing with Group 3 is that it is a new division. It's for our new drivers coming in. Tommy's actually a brand new driver to the league. This is his first season competing. So that's what's so interesting about this tier is that we see so many new faces. Another guy that I actually want to take a look at throughout the race when I'm watching the stream back and stuff like that is the Williams, currently reserving for Williams. Dural, I believe I pronounced that correctly. Sorry if I did not. New driver to LSR. Could be a full-time driver in the future as well. And I've heard he is one that could be challenging for the race victory here today.
I'm on board with WFD Dural. And he's looking good so far. He looks quick. Brand new driver to LSR. And it looks like he is on PC, and I'm on board with him in the Williams right now. He looks like he's on a hot lap. He's getting real close to the... Yeah, he's driving quickly. He looks solid. Oh! I cursed him. Oh, this track is so tricky. The walls are just right there everywhere, and you get one little thing wrong and you hit the wall, so it's tough. But he,
for sure,
thankfully didn't. He just lost a wing, so he can pit and try again. And yeah, Singapore, a pretty epic track actually. It's like a huge Monaco. It's a long lap, 1 minute and 40 seconds, and it's a very tricky track to get right, lap after lap. And safety cars are very common here, and there's a chance of rain at the start of the race, so that should make things interesting. And there's the rain's supposed to stop during the race, but there's no way to tell when. So it could rain just for a short time, or it could rain until mid-race. So we'll have to see what happens there. And there's still 10 minutes left of qualifying. And let's see what Chimp Pimp is up to in the McLaren. I think he might be on a cool-down lap. Or he could be on a hot lap.
It looks like he's going pretty quick at the current moment. He's taking corners nice and easy there and just also pushing at the same time. So he could be a driver on the lap right now. The sole McLaren in the race. So he's going to have to get some good points from McLaren. And Alfa Romeo also running pretty good so far. Alfa Romeo have had an incredible weekend, honestly, throughout the Group 1, Group 2, Group 3 races, it seems. Speed Queen and Tommy, of course, in Group 1, if you guys did miss out, and spoiler here, they won the race. Speed Queen coming home with her first race victory in LSR, officially, of course. She won the preseason race, and that definitely was an entertaining one, and I think especially with the strategy as well. This is the first race where we get to see a mixed conditions as well, so I think that's part of the reason why Group 1 was so chaotic in the way of tire changes and all that sort of thing, and I think that's going to be critical for today as well, as it was in Group 2. I mean, Kevin, when exactly did you pit in the Group 2 race for for drivers to know in case they're watching for the Group 3 race?
Well, I believe, if I remember, we had a safety car pretty early in the race, like before lap 10 or around lap 10. I started on mediums, so it worked out to pit onto hards during that safety car. And no, I started on inters. That's right. It was raining at the start of the race, and so I think pretty much everybody pit on the first safety car, and then got onto dry tire. I don't know. It's hard to remember the exact details, but there was a couple safety cars in the Group 2 race, and yeah. So between the rain and the safety cars, it was pretty chaotic actually. Like, yeah, a lot of people on different strategies, and yeah, actually that Group 2 race, I think we only ended with 12 cars. A whole bunch of people DNF'd the Group 2 race. Yeah.
I honestly think, because I was in a party with the majority of them, I honestly think it was down to just keeping it on the track.
Yeah.
This track is very, very tough, I have to say. It's a street track, especially in the rain. I think people have to make sure that they kick it nice and easy. I spun myself, so we may see a few spins today in Group 3. But yeah, it's definitely a tough track, and I think that's one of the reasons why we're going to have Ferrari spinning off. That's Ericsson Ethan in the Ferrari there. But yeah, definitely we'll have some spins, I would say. Hopefully not, of course, because we want to see drivers do well, but yeah, we'll see. Also, I quickly wanted to mention... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say the key to a track like this is don't get any wing damage, because if you get just a little bit of wing damage, then that makes the likelihood of hitting the wall that much higher. So
for sure, yeah, I think that's definitely going to be critical. Actually, at the final part of the race, I had wing damage from slightly hitting the wall. I got too loose on the back end of the car, and it spun me into the wall.
Wow.
So yeah, that's hard, but that's life. And actually, a safety car came out and it helped me. But wing damage, definitely something you don't want to get around here, just to reiterate what you were saying there, Kevin. Also, someone else I want to mention that's in this race is Ethan in the Ferrari down in 17th at the current moment. But keep an eye on him. If you guys are unaware, he is LSR owner, so the owner of LSR has been for the last couple of seasons. Keep forgetting that I left the owner position. Ickle Bickle and Ethan and Sequit are the three owners of LSR. Ethan here today, racing under the ownership flag.
Yeah, I hope he has fun and does well, Ethan, in the Group 3 race. Maybe he can get back in the swing of league racing. And, yeah, practice makes perfect. You know, it's like riding a bike. You know, if you don't ride a bike for a long time, it take a short time just to get used to it again. And yeah, league racing is a lot of fun. You know, a good hobby.
Whoa!
Oh, Durrell. Yeah, it goes to the top with a 37.5. That's very fast. Holy moly.
Almost an entire second ahead of Tommy. Wow, we said he was going to be fighting for the top spots of the podium. I think we might have been about right on that one. Durrell, fastest overall in the Williams, the Turkish driver, with a 137.554. Wow. The question is, can anyone beat that? That's incredibly impressive.
Yeah, that would be competitive in Group 1. Yeah, that's so we have a new fast driver, and that's the thing. Group 3, we're getting quite a few more fast guys into Group 3. It's just working out that way as we're filling up the grid every race now, and yeah, so Group 3 is getting pretty quick actually, with quite a bit of fast drivers. I mean, I'm looking at the top, the top 6 or 7. They're very quick drivers, and yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, but Fedora leaving the session. Hopefully he can get back in.
I'll give an invite.
But all right, thank you. You have a good point there, Kevin. Definitely, Group 3 has turned out to be a very quick division. A lot of quick drivers on the grid, a lot of new drivers joining that are quick, and honestly, I'm treating it more as like the sister division to Group 2. Like it compares to Group 2 in the way where it's same amount of pace and stuff like that. The reason why this is Group 3 compared to 2, and 2 is the higher division in this case, is experience. this is a league where there's new drivers coming into the league. This is the division for basically people to get practice with things, to make sure that they get into LSR. It's like a welcoming kind of thing. And then for the next season, they move up. That was the intention of Group 3, was to be the division for new drivers and to get another division open, because we had so many people interested when we opened up the first 2 divisions. So, yeah, it's just showing out to be great, as Fedora does thankfully rejoin the session.
Yeah, Jonah, actually, I want to take a quick 3-minute break and I'll be right back.
No problem. Yep, I will take over for this point in qualifying. And then, we will have Kevin take over for the rest of the races. I do need to get somewhere. But yeah, viewers, thank you so much for joining us so far. Group 3 definitely turning out to be an exciting division. I actually, for a portion of the live streams, because I usually scroll through our YouTube videos, we have had a lot of people watching the Group 3 streams, and actually at a point there was the most views for a Group 3 stream. I think Group 3 was the highest amount of viewers in a certain race. I can't remember which one exactly, but it was there. But yeah, anyway, we're here at Singapore. Dural still has that fastest time of a 1:37.5. He's actually going out on another lap, maybe trying to improve on his time. Remember, Group 1 qualifying time was a 1:35.3, I believe, set by SSL Mango in the Ferrari, which I believe was a lap record for LSR at least. And Group 2, honestly, I was racing, so I don't remember exactly. I'll have to look at that later. I believe it was somewhere in the low 36s, maybe high 36s, somewhere around there, like a 1:36.5, 36.6, something like that. And this would be around the same pace for Group 2, or for Group 3, a 1:37.5-ish. That's predictable, I'd say. Actually, Group 2 was more of a, I'd say it's a very, very late 1:36, maybe a very, very low 37, something like that. I can't remember exactly. But anyway, we got 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining of the session. Super Killer, while we were talking, went P5, Kendrick's P7, so they improved on their times. Remember, Super Killer grabbed pole position last time out in Austria. However, Austria is a very, very different track compared to this one. Singapore is a street track. It's a technical street track of racing that demands absolute focus and consistency, where Austria, you have a lot of space, I guess you could say, to make mistakes even, to drive effectively. So definitely a different type of circuit. So we'll probably see a completely different race compared to Austria. So yeah, it's definitely going to be an exciting one. I definitely am excited for it, and I'll be tuning in throughout the live stream.
I'm back.
Great, awesome. Yeah, we're just about ending up qualifying, so perfect time to come back. I think we're watching a few drivers out on lap times. Ericsson Ethan did go P13 with a 40.5 as Kool-Aid Man retires in the pit lane, he believes. Oh, and that is Tommy, fastest overall, 1:37.0,
Wow.
0.5 faster.
I was on board with him the whole time too. Yeah, when I left for my break, he was on his out lap, and I thought, yeah, that's a good idea to leave it on Tommy and see what he could do. And cool, yeah, he's very fast. Tommy is 37.0 is really fast around here, and that's got to be pole. I'm guessing. Although there's still a whole bunch of people out there, including Dural. I think he's on a hot lap here. Yeah, he looks fast. Dural does. I'm on his onboard right now in the Williams. Let's see what he can do. Can he improve on his 37.5?
Purple in the second sector for the Williams driver. He might be able to go fastest. I think we may be dipping into the 1:36, Kevins.
That'd be amazing. How much up was he?
I couldn't tell exactly how much he was up,
purple,
but he was purple.
He's coming around the final corner. 37 something. 37.0. He got it. Oh my god, look at that. He got it by...
How close was that?
Like 800ths? Is that how you say it?
I believe so, yeah.
Very close. 37006 that beats Tommy's 37092. Wow. So it looks like they
Look at
could
the
have
gap.
yeah, they could have an epic battle for this race here. And Fedora, look at Fedora in third. Really good by Fedora. However, the distance between second and third is 1.8 seconds. Wow.
That is almost 2 seconds
Yeah.
difference.
This track, that's the thing about this track. It's such a long lap that these really fast guys can be like a couple seconds quicker a lap than some other guys. It's crazy. It's a really really long technical track. Sorry, Jonah.
Oh, no worries. I wasn't really saying anything. Yeah, for sure. I think that these fast guys are going to benefit the most, and that's what's really about. It's about experience, and it seems that Dural definitely has that. 137.005. Tommy just, wow, how close is that? I don't even know what to say about that one.
Yeah, that's great stuff. And Fedora in third, Cobra Mac fourth. That's a nice job. Super Killer and Cobra Mac, they seem to be always close. Two quick drivers. Kool-Aid Man, nice job in sixth to qualify sixth. And Kendricks and Speedy, the Canadians, seventh and eighth. And we have a few Americans here: Spiderweb, Barbecue Beef, and Talk to Me Goose. Strating down there in 12th. That's interesting. He's usually higher up.
Do better.
Erickson, Ethan, Kaz, Chimp, Luke, some guy in City. And here we go, the start of the race. And it should be raining.
It should be.
But not torrential rain, but they're going to need intermediate tires to start the race with.
Yeah, they will. I think they definitely will for this one. And yep, there you can see the rain out on screen. And this is probably my time, unfortunately, to head out of the commentary box. Kevin, I will allow you to have a good race, really. Just have fun commentating, and viewers, definitely you're in store for a good one. This is the Singapore Grand Prix, so Kevin, thank you so much for allowing me to come in the commentary box, and yeah, hope it's a good one.
Thank you, Jonah, and yeah, it should be fun, and yeah, thanks for coming again, and let's get this race started.
Of course, yep, have a good one.
See you, Jonah. And that's Lightning Speed Racing Executive, Formula Jonah. Leaving me to be the sole commentator for this Singapore Grand Prix. We have 10 viewers on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We have 8 comments. I'm sorry I can't see them, but here we go. Fibered lights. Away we go. A little bit of a laggy start, but we're away. And the track is wet. And ooh, there's there's big problems. Big contact at the start here. I think we might have a little bit of sinking issues, possibly, with cars climbing on top of each other. That's the thing with crossplay lobbies. They do tend to have a little bit of lag and sync issues, which is pretty normal at this point. A lot of leagues have stopped doing crossplay altogether. LSR has kept Group 3 crossplay. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 non-PlayStation racers here, so it gives them the opportunity to race to keep this Group 3 crossplay. Up front, Tommy's in the lead in the Mercedes, followed by Fedora and Kool-Aid. We have a tight battle for second, third, and fourth. And it'll be interesting to see when the rain stops and they can get onto slick tires. Fedora's doing a great job in second place. Kool-Aid's doing a great job in third. Let's take a look at some statistics. So yeah, Kool-Aid's up 3 places. Dural has had a problem. He's down 10. I think that was at the beginning there. Ooh, he taps the wall. His wing looks okay. Cobra Mac and Super Killer are doing well in 4th and 5th here. Super Killer's in the AlphaTauri. Cobra Mac is in the Aston Martin. Hendricks here in the Alpine. We have Spiderweb in 7th. Speedy Gunner in the Red Bull in 8th. The yellow flag. That was for a blue car. Some guy. Oh, we have some guy in the Red Bull who has pit. It looks like he replaced his wing. Chimp Pimp and the McLaren is looking to battle Goose and the Haas. Luke Tourette is all alone in 15th place. We have Kaz in 14th. Eric Sneaton in the Ferrari is in 13th. Duro will be one to watch. He's very fast. Strating is another fast driver in the Alfa Romeo, 11th place. Kevin Barbecue Beef Boy in the Alfa Tauri, 10th place. Zercity in the Ferrari. Let's go back up front here. Tommy has a 3-second lead, doing a great job in the Mercedes. Looks like he's being pretty careful, but he's also being fast, also smooth and fast. Fedora in 2nd place in the Haas. It's looking good, but he's got some pressure from the two newer drivers, Super Killer and Cobra Mac. Getting very close here. He's got the appropriate fish helmet for the rain. Dora, 2nd place, doing great. Kool-Aid Man is also doing great. In 3rd place. Is there any... Yeah, when it's wet like this, it's hard to do much side-by-side racing. Oh, speaking of, there's some side-by-side racing. Strating and Barbecue Beef Boy are going at it, and Durrell is catching them. WFD Durrell Octem. Brand new driver in the Williams, who qualified 2nd. I'm pretty sure it was 2nd. He'll be wanting to work his way back up toward the front as the race goes on. The Singapore Grand Prix is one of the longer races, especially when it's wet. And the forecast calls for the rain to clear up sometime in the middle of the race, but there's no way to say when that will be. And there's also no saying if there'll be a safety car or not. So far, no. And so fuel strategy will play a role, like who has started the race on low fuel or more heavy fuel. Actually, what I noticed on a dry Singapore, it's fuel hungry. Each lap, your fuel goes down quite a bit. However, in the wet, it's the opposite. The fuel goes up every lap. And Tommy is just running away with this thing in front. We have a yellow oh, Ferrari. Is that Straden? Oh, we have a safety car? Not Strating. We have a safety car. It's a safety car or a virtual safety car, I can't tell, but I'm thinking it's a safety car. I think it was for a Ferrari. Xercity or Ethan? Xercity is missing a wing. It must have been for Xercity. So he'll definitely have to pit and get a new wing on there. Right there, you see no front wing on Xercity's car. Looks like it's still raining pretty steadily on lap 4 of 31. And yeah, we're on air live on YouTube, Lightning Speed Racing YouTube channel. And it looks like we have 7 viewers and 11 comments. I want to apologize, I can't read the comments. I don't have a smartphone, so I'm just watching the full screen broadcast here. And I want to see Xercity pit for his wing here. It's such a long lap. We're probably going to have to do a couple laps under safety car here. And they're double stacked in the Ferrari pits. It's a pretty cool shot there. And the new wing on, new tires. I like that shot right there, that's cool. The Ferrari. Very cool. This is a tricky pit out. When you're leaving pit lane, it's really tight. You have to stay close to the wall here. You can't go over the white line. It's pretty tricky. Right there. So now we'll do a lap or two under safety car. We have Butt Fedora in the lead. So what the leader was Tommy? Did he have to pit? Yes, Tommy has put on medium tires. Look at that. The rain has stopped. The track is still very wet, but it looks like that's just spray on the camera. It's not actually raining anymore, and there's a dry line forming. So Tommy has taken a little bit of a gamble and put on medium tires, which is probably going to pay off. But look at how slippery it is for now on fresh mediums in the wet. He's got to be careful. But he's banking on, by the time the safety car is over, the track will be dry enough for him to be good on the slick tires, dry tires. But in the meantime, Fedora has taken the lead. He's probably thinking about pitting, but I wonder if the safety car will go in this lap or not. I bet it will. I bet safety car will be in this lap. We have two more, Strating and Goose are pitting. It looks really wet right here though when you look at the track. It looks pretty wet still. The track is probably going to need a couple more laps to have a nice dry line. There's a nice helicopter shot. So everybody is still in the race, no DNFs. That's good. Hopefully we can run the rest of the race with no more safety cars. Yeah, that'd be good. Just have one penalty, Chimp Pimp. It looks like you got a speeding in pit lane, 5-second penalty likely. So check out the difference in strategies here. We have people staying out on inters. We have medium runners, hard runners. Interesting stuff. And it looks like they went around for a... I'm not sure if the safety car will be in this lap or not. Kaz has put on the hards, trying to catch back up to the pack. And Talk to Me Goose is the same, trying to catch up. Oh, Eric and Ethan. That was close. Dural has put on the hards. It looks like they're doing another lap. Yep. One more lap. Ooh. Super Killers picked up a... oh my god, look at everybody in the pits. Holy moly. Everybody's pitting. They're getting rid of their wet tires. Look at that. Wow. Look at that line of cars. That's amazing. The track is dry. No more... oh. Yeah, see, a very tricky pit exit. So the track is definitely pretty much dry now. There's a huge Ferris wheel there. So no, some guy needs to pit onto, there he goes. Pit onto dry tires. Hopefully he can catch the pack before they restart. I'm not sure if he will be able to. There he goes. Tommy has regained the lead now that everybody else is pit. Tommy, very fast driver in the Mercedes. Will surely go back to racing in the next lap. Yeah, there we go. Race control, safety car in this lap. And then the game automatically slows the leader down at this point and reduces the throttle. So Tommy will have to pace the field. Everybody's weaving around, warming up their tires. As you can see, there's a little bit of lag. Some guy is trying to catch up, but hopefully for his sake there'll be another safety car later in the race. He has a little bit of time, but Tommy's getting close to restarting here. Here he goes, Tommy, full throttle into the final corner. We're back to green flag racing on a dry track. Everybody looks clean so far. Xercity's going for a move on his teammate Erickson Ethan. Yellow flag. Is that for a Ferrari? I think that was for Erickson Ethan. Tommy is your leader. Kendrick's in second. Strating third. Talk to Me Goose. It's fallen back. We have a tight battle here in the midfield. Cobra Mac, 8th place. Fedora in 7th. Kaz in the Aston Martin with his teammate Cobra Mac behind him there. Cobra Mac gets a track limit penalty. The top 3 are spreading the gap here up front. Yellow flag, that looks like it's a Ferrari. The Ferrari teammates are battling for 16th and 17th. Up at the front there, it's pretty close. That's an interesting camera angle. Oh, you can see the skyscrapers of Singapore there. This is your leader, Tommy, in the Mercedes. And it's actually pretty tight up front there. Tommy elected to go on, yeah, mediums. I wonder if Xercity might need an invite. Talk to me, Goose has retired. Let's see if we could see. Did he retire in the pits? And do we have another safety car? Or is this a virtual? Might be another safety car, or it might be virtual, I can't tell. Looks like we have a bunch of people pitting. Oh, there's a safety car. Looks like we have another safety car. There you can see the safety cars out on track waiting for the leader, Tommy. There we see our stops. Durrell has made 3 stops. Some guy has made 4 stops. So we're only on lap 10 of 31. And we're on our second safety car. So there's going to be all kinds of mixed up strategies. But one thing's for sure, probably nobody's going to run out of gas. And Tommy should be picking up the safety car here. There we go. Safety car takes off. Mercedes AMG safety car. So this is going to be a long race. We're not even close to halfway done. Lap 11 of 31. Yeah, Singapore is always a long race. There's the penalties. position change. So straighting is doing great, up 9 positions. Fedora and Dural have fallen down quite a bit, but they have a lot of laps to make up for that. There's no telling what's going to happen the rest of this race, because there's 2 safety cars and so many different strategies, right? Let's see what kind of tires everybody's on. As there you see, just a mix of mediums and hards, and a mix of fresh mediums, a mix of older mediums, older hards, newer hards, so a little bit of time penalties thrown in. So Talk to Me Goose is our only car out so far of the race. And actually, who was that had fallen way back? That some guy, this safety car has benefited some guy. So I'm sure he was happy. I'm sure he was happy to see the safety car come out so he can finally catch back up to the field and have another shot at battling in the Red Bull. Dural is catching the field here. So yeah, this LSR Group 3 has become very competitive. The points are quite tight at the top there, the top 5. I don't remember off the top of my head, but this tier, this group is getting to be very competitive. This is the 2nd week in a row we have almost a full grid, and we're starting to get some very quick drivers in this Group 3, and they're putting on some entertaining races. So I'm not sure if safety car will be in this lap or we'll have to do another lap. There's our leader, Tommy. A very cool street circuit. A huge crowd, a lot of skyscrapers everywhere, and of course at the end of the race, fireworks. It looks like we have 8 viewers and some comments there. It's looking like we're gonna have to do one more lap under safety car. Yeah, that's the thing about Singapore. When there is a safety car, it's kind of a long process. Unfortunately, that's the reality of a full grid in Singapore. You're probably gonna have to deal with some safety cars. Kendrick's in second there. They're all starting to weave around, anticipating race restart on the next lap. Everybody is caught field. So lap 13 of 31. So we have like 18 laps left. It looks like probably all of the hard runners could make it to the end, probably. These guys at the front on mediums, I do not think they can make it to the end on those mediums. I doubt it. And hopefully we can keep it clean and no more safety cars. So... everybody's warming their tires up. And here we go. We're back to racing, and Tommy leads them away. A huge crowd on hand there. Everybody's keeping it clean. Oh, we have a barbecue beef going for a tricky move there. Oh, look at this. Holy moly. Oh. Oh boy. Crazy battling. Xerxes is back in his car. We just saw that. Tight battle here. Oof, oof. Super killer. Spiderweb and Luke. Oh yeah, they're tight, battling tight here. Xerxity has had a moment. Looks like he's okay. We have a blue car, WFD Dural, has had a moment. Oh boy, his tires are going to be hot. Careful. I think he's frustrated. Obviously, everybody would be to have a moment. Not sure if somebody tapped him. He's back going. His wing looks okay. Super Killer and Luke. Tommy has the fastest lap. There's your penalties. We're on lap 16 of 31, so at the halfway mark. Still only one DNF so far, knock on wood. Let's hope we can finish the race with no more safety cars. 2 is enough. Oh, oh, oh. Who was that? Somebody had a moment there. Oof. It's like a Ferrari. Xerxity and there's a move. Speedy and Super Killer are having a battle here. Side-by-side action, boy. And Spiderweb is in this battle. Dural Octem gets the fast lap. Like Hood and Strating. Are getting close. Battle for third place. Spiderweb and Fedora. Close battle here. Yellow flag. Not sure who that's for. No more yellow. Oh, look at this battle. Holy smokes. Oh. Whoa. We have a hot battle on our hands here. Fedora and Speedy Gunner. Along with Spiderweb and Kaz. Battling for 7th. Kool-Aid and Strating are having a battle as well for 3rd. The 2 Alfa Romeo teammates doing well. Oh, we have Strating heading into the pits on 13-lap-old mediums. He'll be likely putting on another set of mediums. Yes, sir. Yellow flag. That was for Xercity. Some guy in the Red Bull still going at it here. It looks like he's good to go till the end. Oh, he's catching Ericsson Ethan. Ooh, Strating gets into the wall a little bit. Durrell. They have a yellow flag for us. Ferrari. Durrell has had a moment. Hood Kool-Aid is pit on the new mediums. It looks like 3rd through 6th. It's on the hard tires. It looks like those hard tire runners will make it to the end, I'm guessing. Cobra Mac doing a great job. Yeah, so the top 2 are old mediums. Those are not going to last until the end of the race. Hendricks and Tommy. 10 more laps. I really doubt the mediums can go that long. Here's our leader, Tommy. And the Mercedes has been pretty much up front most of the race. However, he's going to have to pit. So Fedora and trading. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. That's unfortunate. On lap 23 of 31. Strating retired. Holy moly. What a battle. This is the battle for 5th place. Speedy's holding on to 5th. But he's got huge pressure as Kool-Aid loses out there. Oh, something happened. Fedora. Or he's a ghosted car. Kendrick's pits for softs. I have 6 laps to go. Can Tommy take his 20 lap old mediums till the end? Not sure about that. Still an epic battle for 4th place. Oh, contact. Kool-Aid has lost out. Super Killer has 8 seconds of penalties. That's going to hurt him. At the end there. Oh dear. Some guy has got wing damage. It looks like we're probably going to run the rest of the race with no more safety cars. And we have an epic battle between Spiderweb and Speedy Gunner, and here comes Fedora. Fedora's a ghosted car. We have 34 comments on the live stream. I apologize, I can't see them, but you guys go ahead and keep commenting away. So we have about 4 laps left. I'm sure Durrell's disappointed. He's had a couple spins. Maybe one or two of them were not his fault. I guess Tommy might make it. Coming up on a lap car. 22 lap old mediums. And you gotta remember, a lap at Singapore is a long lap. So this is his tires must be way worn. Cobra Mac and Super Killer are in better position on hards. Yellow flag. Oh my goodness, is this a safety car? Wow. Hood Kool-Aid Man is DNF'd. Is that him right there? I think it is. This car will probably be gone by the time barbecue beef. Yeah, it's gone already. I believe we have a safety car. There it is. Or no, that's not the safety car. There it is. Why is the safety car to the right? It's kind of strange. Missouri City pits. So it looks like we're gonna have a 2-lap shootout. Tommy pits from the lead on the softs. This is interesting stuff. As do Cobra and Super Killer. Very late safety car. Wow. Everybody's on softs except Fedora. Oh, that's right. He's a ghosted car. Tommy has managed to come back in the lead after pitting because everybody put softs on. So looking at our penalties, the top two have no penalties. They're in great position. And again, everybody's on softs except for Fedora's ghosted car. So penalties are going to be the thing to watch at the end of the race here. Safety car in this lap. And it's looking like some of these guys might not catch. What's going on here? Some guy is stuck behind. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, never mind. Oh, I see. He's a lapped car. Some guy in 15th is, and yeah. Let's get back to Tommy, the leader here. 2 laps. Here he goes. We're going back to green. Tommy leads over Kendricks. Cobra and Kendricks. Speedy Gunner picks up a 5-second penalty. Ouch. Look at Fedora. His ghosted car's in 5th. He's on hard tires though. He's gonna get passed by a lot. All these guys on fresh softs. Your leader, Tommy, just has about a lap and a half to go. We're on our final lap of the Singapore Grand Prix. Cobra Mac has overtaken Kendricks. So is Super Killer. What's going on there? Is Kendricks... His wing looks okay. I see. He's letting them go because of their time penalties. I see. Durrell is retired on the final lap. Tommy is on his final lap. It looks like he's going to take a comfortable victory. Tommy is. Just several corners to go. Here comes your race winner for the Singapore Grand Prix Group 3 LSR, Tommy XXC 1308, as he celebrates. Fireworks go off. Here comes Super Killer. 6-second penalty. Kendricks is going to take second place. There's your fireworks. And that's your race. Luke 2 Red gets driver of the day. Congratulations for that. Here comes Tommy walking down the hallway. Mercedes driver is the winner. British flag. Celebration with champagne. So your finishing order is Tommy in first, Kendricks in second, Cobra Mac takes third, Luke 2 Red 16th to 4th. Very great job. Spiderweb 5th place, Super Killer 6th place, Kaz 14th to 7th place. Nice. Speedy Gunner takes 8th, Barbecue Beef takes 9th, Chimp Pimp 10th, But Fedora 11th, Zercity 12th, Erickson Ethan 13th, Dural 14th, Some Guy 15th, Hood Kool-Aid Man 16th, Strating 17th, Talk to Me Goose 18th. So thank you everybody for watching the live stream. I'm Kevin Cal 40. And congratulations again to Tommy for his win by 7 seconds. That's going to do it for LSR Group 3. And we'll see you next weekend.